Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Here it is, guys, the Bitcoin DK oscillator. This is coming from Sminston with, and currently, if you guys take a look at it, Bitcoin is only loading at 27.7%. So where do you think we're going to go next? First of all, I'm going to show you guys this oscillator here and just play it. I'm not going to play it with audio because it's just music in the background. I'm just going to talk over it so you guys can see here. What it shows is when Bitcoin hits its peak in every cycle, we can see that it has hit 100%. Then it goes all the way back down, and it shows you guys the cycles throughout time. So that was 2013, 2014, then downtrend in 2015. Then finally we hit another high in 2017. So it's basically just mapping out the cycles here. Then down again in 2019. And then again up, getting very close to 100% in 2021, down again. And so guys, now we are in this area here, right and around here. And that is only, as per that tweet there, only representative of about 27.7% if you guys look over here on the scale. So what does that tell us about this bull run? Well, guys, we're not there yet. This is the first functional oscillator that 0 to 100 normalizes between the 4-point residual derived, exponential upper bound, and the power law support model. So it should be quite an interesting one to keep track of, as it has performed remarkably well, arguably the best in capturing the power law deviations leading to price tops since Genesis. Things could always change, though, of course. This is never set in stone. For more information on what I'm doing, how I'm deciding to make these trades, what I'm going to be looking at, I have taken so much more information during this bull run, and I'm kind of synthesizing it and going to be making a final decision on when I'm going to be trading out my Bitcoin, my altcoins, my XRP, all that fun stuff. You can find all that at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. Like any model or metric, please take this with a grain of salt, of course. Use good judgment and not financial advice. So again, guys, we are at 27.7%, nowhere near the top of the market yet. Bitcoin is now in the process of retesting $65,000 or that level in a volatile manner. Needs to now daily close above the $65,000 mark. So that is in blue. And so this tweet was from yesterday. As you guys can see, Bitcoin has certainly closed above that, because the next tweet here that follows from Rect Capital is that the retest was successful. Bitcoin has confirmed 65,000 as support. Price will now continue to occupy that 65,000 to 71.5 level, that 71,500 region, which is now in the red. So you guys can see here we did close out on the daily. A very interesting daily candlestick for the day before. You guys can see that long tail there. So we did see a lot of movement, very indecisive for Bitcoin at that moment in time. But we did, in fact, close above $65,000. Positive news for us. Here it is again, Bitcoin on the daily chart. And if I zoom in here, you guys can see that candlestick forming that very, very long tail. Short wick, short body, but the next candlestick, obviously a very, very bullish candlestick for Bitcoin. Let me look on the 1 hour. Bitcoin price has actually gone up quite a bit in the last day since yesterday morning. Let's take a look at it, folks. We are up actually 6% in roughly the last 24 hours. It's actually a little less than that, but Bitcoin has been showing positive momentum to the upside, obviously, keeping intact what was looking like this inverted head and shoulders pattern right in here on the chart. Boom, boom, boom. The thing that I was talking about yesterday, and, showing us that we are now up above that shoulder line. So we did dip down. The move was a reversal. Candlestick ended up green, and today we are seeing more bullish momentum to the upside. So this is, faring well. I think for crypto, fear and greed sentiment is still in neutral territory. We're not out of the woods yet. Bitcoin is up 4.74% in the last 24 hours officially. Ethereum is up 2.04. We've got BNB coin up 2.3. Solana's up 6.04. XRP, guys, has taken a bit of a hit, although XRP has been performing very, very well over the last 7 days. So I'm not too concerned about this. 0.74% down for XRP, although look at that number over the last 7 days, up 9.31% compared to Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies here. The only other one that has done better over the last 7 days is Solana, up 10% on the dot. Dogecoin is up 8.6% over the last 7 days. So some cryptocurrencies are performing better than others. Market cap is at 2.4 trillion. We've got the 24-hour volume that's down by a little bit. Bitcoin dominance, guys, creeping up slowly, though, 55.4%. We haven't seen it that high in a while. So now it's going to be about ranging in this level here and getting up above these final levels of resistance for Bitcoin in order to confirm that the trend is going to continue to the upside. So, when we look back at this Bitcoin decay channel oscillator, it paints a very clear picture of where we are today versus where we will be in the future, crossing our fingers, hoping that Bitcoin does perform in the same manner that it has performed in former bull runs. There are not too many reasons why I would suggest that it wouldn't. And XRP, guys, let's take a look at XRP real quickly here. XRP on the daily right now, XRP is trading at 59.9, so just under 60 cents per coin. And, as I was saying, XRP has maintained bullish momentum to the upside, even though we did see a couple of down days. We're not seeing enough down days to even formulate lower lows. So it's all higher lows for XRP as of, at least as of the time of this recording, higher lows, and higher lows technically. So guys, I'm going to keep an eye on the market. It is looking very, very positive here. We're also seeing XRP volume surging, okay? That volume has surged by 47% considering all the institutional investors that we've seen pile into XRP. It does make sense. Also, the fact that, the price has maintained levels, whereas, other cryptocurrencies have not fared so well, especially over the last week. The digital ecosystem is nosediving, a trend that has allowed XRP to shine, while the combined market has recorded a total liquidation of $300 million on the back of a 2.99% slump in Bitcoin. XRP has broken from the trend, jumping by 0.95% to almost 61 cents in the past 24 hours. So this was written a little while ago, but it does give you guys a sense of where we were. And the fact that XRP volume was up, at least according to CoinMarketCap, 47% to $2.2 billion, proof that sentiment in the XRP ecosystem is ripe and driving growth overall. So, this is a broader concept that I think we should give credence to, because generally speaking, what we had seen in the past, have been seeing, generally do see, I'm going to, quantify it all in that way, because we have continuously just seen what was a grind to the upside. And then eventually we did see this downturn, this slump, when the market did slump. And we didn't see that XRP appreciation the same way we saw other altcoins appreciate at the beginning of, into 2023 and 2024, certainly. We did not see that same kind of appreciation. So, we are expecting this longer in base, higher in space kind of phenomenon to happen, similar to what we saw back in 2017. And even, quite frankly, what we saw over here in 2020 and 2021, albeit not to the same degree, because we did have the SEC lawsuit in and around here, really disallowing XRP to shine based on the fact that there weren't as many crypto exchanges listing XRP in the United States specifically. So the grind to the upside, now showing higher volume, up 47% to $2.2 billion. And investors are still waiting for that ruling, obviously, from Judge Torres, but we will get something soon, and I think that will, I think that'll definitely help the price of XRP pump even higher. We might start to even see some FOMO rush into XRP. Hopefully we'll see retail follow. Anyway, I wanted to thank XRP Crypto Wolf for posting that. Michael Branch bringing this to our attention. So with regards to the Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act, the anti-crypto bill co-authored by Democrat Senator Elizabeth Warren, Republican Senator Roger Marshall has decided to back out. Marshall's withdrawal, announced on July the 24th, leaves the bill with only 18 remaining supporters, as documented in the Congressional Directory. Introduced in December of 2022, the DAAMLA bill has been the subject of heated debate, to say the least. Senator Warren, a vocal critic of the cryptocurrency industry, argued that digital assets were being exploited by rogue nations, oligarchs, drug lords, and human traffickers to launder vast sums of illicit funds. That is the narrative that they want you to believe. However, politicians are getting smarter now. Crypto advocates argue that the legislation overstates the role of digital assets in illegal activity and threatens to stifle the burgeoning U.S. crypto sector. As, Brad Garlinghouse has come out and said numerous times, the crypto sector is more mature than what it was back in 2017. It's almost like these politicians, these Democratic politicians haven't read the updates. There's so much more to cryptocurrency than illicit activity, but they still want to push that narrative because they want to have control. And their banking buddies, they are going to be the ones that pay the price if they don't, formulate the regulations in their favor. So, this is all kind of a big bigger picture scenario as to why we're not getting the clear crypto regulations in the United States. The CDC warned that passing the legislation could erase hundreds of billions of dollars in value for U.S. startups and devastate the investments of Americans who legally hold cryptocurrencies. In addition to the CDC, a coalition of 80 former U.S. military and national security officials expressed concerns as well. So we are seeing at least another Republican backing out of this. I will link this in the description of the video if you guys want to read further. I want to move along, guys, because we've got some news. Stuart Alderati, the CLO, in-house counsel at Ripple, he just supported Trump with a $300,000 donation. So it's the next big name in Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. With the U.S. elections on the horizon, former President Donald Trump has embraced the current crypto trend by accepting cryptocurrency contributions for his current campaign. So far, Donald Trump has raised more than $4 million in crypto donations. Most of the contributions gave Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and the United States pegged dollar stablecoin USDC. Now, adding to the list, Ripple's CLO, Stuart Alderati, is the next big name in Trump's 2024 presidential campaign, donating 624 XRP worth approximately $300,000. This significant donation was revealed by Fox Business journalist Eleanor Turret, who cited data from the blockchain analytics platform Breadcrumb. The donation was initially made on June the 11th, 2024, but it only came to public attention following Turret's support. So it looks as though Donald Trump just got another contribution. So here is the original Eleanor Turret tweet. You can see here Eleanor Turret brought up the supporting documentation. Mr. Stuart Alderati, Ripple attorney, looks as though he converted it. Okay, so maybe he did use the XRP to donate, but looks like he converted it to USDC, not liquidated, is what at least is what it says here. So interesting to say the least. Guys, see, XRP can be used for other purposes other than speculation. Of course, you know, the crypto industry is getting far more accepted by even luxury brands like Ferrari. Ferrari is to expand crypto payments for cars in Europe following US launch. So just thought I'd bring this to your attention. It was on my desk yesterday and I couldn't really fit it in, but I thought it was interesting just to show how crypto payments are becoming more accepted generally. So luxury sports car giant Ferrari is set to expand crypto payment options to its European dealer network this month following its US launch. The Italian firm will also extend the scheme to other dealers in the international network within countries where cryptocurrencies can be legally accepted, according to a statement shared with the block. Ferrari initially rolled out the crypto payment option for its cars in the US in October and had intended to expand to Europe in the near future. The initial decision was made in response to requests from the market and dealers, with many of Ferrari's clients invested in cryptocurrency. So they're realizing where the money is, and they see this as a great opportunity to be able to promote their cars and make more sales of these luxury cars. And if their clients can use cryptocurrency, well, that's just better for everyone. The entry into the European market follows the successful launch of the alternative payment system in the United States less than a year ago to support dealers in better addressing the evolving needs of their clients. So down here it says Ferrari did partner with BitPay and its cryptocurrency payment processor for the US launch, accepting payments in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDC stablecoin, with crypto payments to dealers immediately converted into fiat currency to protect them from price fluctuations. So, this is another thing that, and even though Ferrari's not using the XRP ledger, it's another thing that the XRPL does very, very well. If you trade over the XRP ledger and you use XRP as that intermediate currency, if you want to trade Bitcoin, like let's say you want to pay with Ethereum or Bitcoin or whatever you want to pay with, ultimately, any of these companies can leverage the XRPL, use XRP to make that conversion, and then because XRP is so fast, boom, in an instant, they will get their money in fiat. So it doesn't matter if we're seeing the wild price fluctuations. This all works from a business standpoint. And, I'm hoping more companies do, come on board once they do see how well this does work. So just wanted to bring that to your attention, guys. The economy isn't all Ferraris and luxury brands. Apparently, this report did just come out. Which banks are in danger of failing or collapsing in 2024? This is another one coming from Michael Branch. It was interesting because we have constantly been bombarded with these ideas that, a big financial collapse will usher in a new financial system. And what's that going to look like? Well, we know XRP is going to be part of this system, not the entire thing. But, it does make sense, when we're seeing all these, announcements by the BIS with Project Enbridge or, Swift, updating their technology, or we hear these talking points. We realize that they want to change the financial system, but they're going to need a way to do it, and they're going to need an excuse, and they're going to make it look like it wasn't them. Well, guys, part of that is, the economy, these governments around the world, purposely, I would dare I say, purposely trying to crash economies nationally. So there were 567 bank failures from 2001 to 2024. While predicting specific institutions in danger of collapse is difficult, we can explore the current climate and identify potential factor risks. So this is just a list. I just wanted to just kind of go over this briefly. A report posted on the Social Science Research Network found that 186 banks in the United States are at risk of failure or collapse due to the rising interest rates and a high proportion of uninsured deposits. So if you think in the last 25 years or so, 23 years, 567 bank failures were reported. Guys, this is 186 in just 2024 alone. The report titled Monetary Tightening and U.S. Bank Fragility in 2023. Market-to-market losses and uninsured depositor runs estimated that market value loss of individual banks' assets during the Federal Reserve's rate increasing campaign. The study also examined the proportion of banks' funding that comes from uninsured depositors with accounts worth over $250,000. So they talk a little bit about Silicon Valley Bank and how that serves as an example of the risks posed by rising interest rates and uninsured deposits. Down here, they have the number of FDIC-insured institutions on the problem bank list. So guys, it's not looking good. The statistics are not in our favor. For a robust, strong economy, let's be prepared for this. Let's make sure we have all our T's crossed and all our I's dotted. Make sure you have a plan. Again, at patreon.com, I'm not only talking about trading strategy, but also the updates as I go along, as I sign up for new crypto exchanges. Part of my strategy is to have many crypto exchanges open, a wide variety, and specific ones, because not all crypto exchanges were created equally. All I have to say is just think back to when, we do see these bull run heights and Coinbase just, boom, decides to go down. So if Coinbase is your only crypto option, you're in trouble. I want to move along because Ripple also did release some new great information. Ripple did state that their payments platform has increased to more than 80 countries. Guys, this coming from their Why Crypto Liquidity Matters in the Modern Financial Landscape. Again, another article just kind of hinting towards this fact that the liquidity is going to be key to moving all this money to be able to save the day if, the financial world does come crashing down. And crypto liquidity, what is that? It refers to the ease in which a cryptocurrency can be bought or sold without affecting its market price. High liquidity indicates a stable market with plenty of buyers and sellers, while low liquidity can lead to volatility and higher transaction costs. The importance of a crypto liquidity cannot be overstated. It ensures smoother, broader transactions, reduces overall transaction costs, and enhances the reliability of the market. For anyone involved in crypto transactions, from traders to businesses, understanding and valuing liquidity is crucial. So this has been Ripple's MO to make XRP very, very liquid and less volatile over time. As David Schwartz says, it cannot be a cheap price. So even if it does get up to that high enough price and then becomes less liquid, well, we're in good shape. That could be a decade from now. We don't know. But that's ultimately where Ripple wants to see XRP go. That is ultimately the end goal. To get XRP more liquid, there has to be more utility. They say here at Ripple, we've scaled our liquidity capacity by expanding our network across 80-plus payout markets and building innovative liquidity pathways to make the cross-border payments experience fast, affordable, and seamless. While the crypto market is growing rapidly, it is still significantly smaller than the global FX market, presenting a unique challenge that requires sophisticated methods to solve. And so, they go on into the changes in liquidity and how Ripple is approaching this. They're creating ways to get XRP out there. A more liquid cryptocurrency obviously is better for, conducting these cross-border payments. And so in terms of that, though, additionally, we are continually investing in increasing our liquidity capacity globally alongside the broadening of payout capabilities in more than 80 countries worldwide. So part of the strategy here, as Chad Stangraber did notice, expanding that, and now we're seeing XRP liquidity in 80 countries, and that is still growing. So that is all very, very positive news. On top of which, guys, it's looking as though it's official. 21 Shares says an XRP ETF is part of its vision. So why would they say this? Of course, they see XRP as being a valuable asset. They wouldn't put all this effort into this unless they thought the cryptocurrency would be long lasting. I mean, they're not coming out with Pepe ETFs. They're picking the cryptocurrencies that obviously solve problems, that obviously have utility, but that also have longevity. And so, 21 shares did come out and say this. Again, guys, 2.4 million cryptocurrencies in the space. 99% of them are going to go poof one day and no longer exist. So how do these big financial firms navigate that? How do they choose which cryptocurrencies they want to launch as an ETF product? We'll check this out from the Paul Barron Show.
Why would we not see maybe, because there's no futures needed there, why not see an XRP maybe go to market much faster?
So just given our position, Paul, we listed the world's first and have the world's largest Ripple ETP.
Yeah.
We're bullish on XRP as an asset. We've published a lot of a lot of research about it, and we've been comforted by a lot of the court decisions that have come up on it not being a security. I would say that it's absolutely part of our product vision.
So XRP, part of their product vision. Why wouldn't it be if it's going to be one of the most liquid cryptocurrencies on the face of the planet? But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.